Hey there, friends and family, and welcome to episode 2 of Postales Vivos. Thank you all for tuning into our first episode, and here comes episode 2.
So after 2 weeks in the city, Ethan and I were ready for some nature bathing. First stop for us was Tayrona National Park on Colombia's northern coast. For those of you not familiar with the park, it's one of the most biologically and culturally diverse places in South America, and we were so grateful to be able to experience it. The park is home to endless coral reefs, a thriving jaguar population, a howler and other monkeys, tamarins, caimans, morpho butterflies, mangroves, leafcutter ants, and just so much more. We also found ourselves interested in the approaches that inhabitants of the park were taking to strike the right balance between taking advantage of the economic benefits of tourism and maintaining the integrity of their natural environments and cultural practices. Along those lines, we appreciated learning that the park closes several times a year for regeneration and restoration purposes. While on the Colombian coast, we also remained well aware of the geopolitical conflicts and terrible acts taking place offshore, and found ourselves in awkward conversations with Colombians, Venezuelans, and others at times. During those conversations, we found listening to be the best tool and form of ambassadorship available to us.
From Tayrona, we headed to the town of Minca, where we hiked in the heart of Colombia's Sierra Nevada mountains. This region is unique in all the world as a high alpine, snow-capped environment that's directly adjacent to hot Caribbean beaches to the north and west, and steamy tropical rainforests to the south. Where else can you see palm trees and snow in a single vista? Our focus in the Sierra was an overnight hike up Cerro Kennedy. After taking a major wrong turn, this ended up being a harrowing 24-mile, 7,500-foot hike. We arrived at camp cold, wet, and in the pitch dark. This was genuine Type 2 fun for sure. In the end, it was all worth it. We enjoyed breathtaking views from the summit and were able to stay in a groovy little shack that was appropriately named the Doghouse. From the Sierra Nevada, we rounded up our time in Colombia with a couple of days in Santa Marta, a pretty colonial city on the Caribbean coast.
From Colombia, we made our way down to Ecuador, where we nested for about a week in a rambling colonial loft in Old Town Quito. It was in Old Town Quito and in places like the Iglesia de San Francisco that we first became aware of the prevalence of Native American and European design fusion in so many of Ecuador's churches, parks, and other gathering places. While in Quito, we also took a monumental hike up Rucu Pichincha, a 15,700-foot high volcano in the city. And we enjoyed running and mountain biking in city parks and indulging in loco de papa, humitas, muchines, and other Ecuadorian delights.
From Quito, we headed to Cotopaxi National Park. Cotopaxi is Quechua for neck of the moon because the moon looks like a head resting on a snowy peak at night. At Cotopaxi, we took a short hike up to the base station and then did some guided mountain biking around the base of the volcano. From Cotopaxi, we shuttled to the high-altitude Quilotoa region of Ecuador. We did a little through-hiking in Quilotoa, which brought us through deep and fertile valleys marked by small indigenous villages and hillside farms, and up steep climbs of the surrounding mountain ranges. On our final day in Quilotoa, we took a 6-mile hike around the Quilotoa crater, which was absolutely breathtaking, with the crater thousands of feet below to one side and sweeping views of the surrounding valleys to the other. From Quilotoa, we transited back through Quito and then took a short flight over to the Galapagos Islands.
Although our time on the Galapagos was brief, it was certainly impactful, chock full of lessons on biodiversity, symbiosis, fragility, adaptability, and even fear. We spent most of our time on Isabela Island, where we enjoyed birding, hanging out with land and sea iguanas, giant crabs, pelicans, and porpitas. We also enjoyed studying different species of ancient Galapagos turtles for which the islands are named and learning about them at different stages in their 100 to 200-year-old lifespans. Additionally, we went snorkeling and swimming with manta rays, sharks, loggerhead turtles, seahorses, schools of tropical fish, and sea lions. And we also got some hiking and biking in on the volcanic beaches, fields, and mountains. In the evenings and early mornings, we enjoyed studying island infrastructure, watching the kids playing safely in the streets, catching sea lions napping on benches, and taking short runs and walks. We also happened to be in the Galapagos on Halloween and Day of the Dead, and we took pause to participate in the Ecuadorian ritual of dunking guaguas, which are baked goods shaped in the form of people, into colado morada, a special drink made out of fruit, cornmeal, and herbs. This ritual honors the cycle of life and loved ones who are no longer physically present, and for us, it turned out to be as poignant as some of our other moments on the islands.
Our time here in Colombia and Ecuador has been as rich and rewarding as we ever could have hoped. Each day here has brought us new insights into these amazing countries.
From here, we'll continue south towards Peru and Bolivia, and we'll plan to keep producing these Postales Vivos for you and us as we go.
If you haven't already, don't forget to click the subscribe button below to be alerted when future videos come out. So until next time, everybody, thanks for tuning in. We love you.
We miss you.
And thanks for staying in touch.
And for being you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.